Hello and welcome to episode 3 of the Saturday Club Afternoon podcast. This week's episode will be called Trail and Tribulations. We will be looking at the different types of trails on the Penistone Line. My name is Bianca Sivers and I will be the host of this week's episode. Everyone else in the podcast has to convince me that the trail on the Penistone Line is the best, and I will choose the winner. Now then, let's get started.
Greetings everyone, Brian Tesseract here, and I am going to be talking about the Sheffield to Meadowhall Trail. You see, it's a rather lovely trail because it follows two canals, and you know what are on canals? Waterfowl. You know, ducks, swans, those kind of animals.
You mean the things which go poo on me when I walk past them?
One person's experience does not speak for the many, Quilliam.
That happens a lot.
Anyways, these waterfowl are very wholesome, so it's good to go with the family. Also, while going along the canal, you will also witness the Tinsley Flight Locks, so you can watch, boats go past, and maybe even some more waterfowl.
Which still poo on me. I'm not wrong here. It happens a lot. It's not okay. They have a thing against me.
And if you have such bad luck as Quilliam, there is also the Meadowhall Shopping Centre, so you can buy yourself some nice new clothes and then go to the Meadowhall interchange. So if you don't like the waterfowl, you can go somewhere else.
Thank you. So, my place, I don't believe, has any waterfowl, which means there should be no poo on you. It's the Shepley to Stocksmoor walk. It's 1.5 miles. It's quite a nice walk. It's quite an interesting historically wise. There are references to the Doomsday Book and other quite old things, which, to be fair, I've forgotten because of how old they are, and most of them predate Shakespeare.
You better not be talking about me, Quilliam.
You are old. You're a ghost. That's kind of how that works.
Can we get to the podcast again, please?
Anyway, they have lovely pubs along the walk, and apparently they're really good for beer. I wouldn't know that. I'm not old enough yet.
Yes, but do they have rustic interiors?
I don't know. I can't drink. Why would I go in and have a look?
For a quaint experience.
I'm not 18. I can't drink.
You can sit by and watch the waterfowl.
There's no waterfowl. I don't want there to be any waterfowl. Waterfowl don't like me.
Maybe you don't like the waterfowl, Quilliam.
No, because they poo on me. What bit of this don't you get?
Don't we all?
Anyway, Stocksmoor is lovely, and apparently there's some Everton football player who was born there. So if you like Everton, you should go there. I don't. And that's my bit. It is better than yours because there's no waterfowl.
Every place is made better by the addition of waterfowl.
This is a book. What's so special about this book? Well, please, give me back my family. This book eats leaves. Nom nom nom. This book eats trees. Nom nom nom. This book eats galaxies. Nom nom nom. This book lives in the depths of hell. All of this pizzazz for only 300 bitcoins. Yummy! Buy now!
My stop is Penistone to Denby Dale. Well, not my stop, my trail. It's Penistone to Denby Dale, and I am quite thankful to report the only waterfowl on this trail is the ones on your plate in pubs and cafes.
That's barbaric.
That's good.
Your opinions are barbaric. I like this trail, personally, due to the vast amount of ingredients, such as berries, herbs, and other vegetation you can find. I also like the local pubs and cafes, due to their amazing food. Specifically Denby Dale, which is known for its pies. There is this one pub in particular, where, if I'm being quite honest, their pies are amazing because it's pie, mass, and gravy. And yes, the pie does contain Ryan's beloved waterfowl.
Cara, back onto the stop, not the pies.
I am describing the stop.
Back to the stop.
And I am pleased to announce that the trail I frequently haunt is SYMCA to Womwell. Or Wombwell? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right.
Wombwell. I've told you, Wombwell.
You haven't told me.
And you
Sorry,
can
I've told
barely-
everybody else.
You can barely haunt it if you're not a ghost.
Yes, I can. Anyway. The interesting points on this trail include the former mining lodge from 1853, which was a provided accommodation for 22 single men, opened in 1853, as I've already said. Another interesting point includes the Heritage Centre, which also has... I think it has an antique shop, but I don't remember.
Anywho, on to the last stop, and clearly the best.
Hey, I wasn't finished.
Anyway, on to the best stop, Lockwood to Huddersfield. Lockwood has many fine things as well as Huddersfield. Along the trail is many wonderful stops. One of my favourites being the Water Street Organ Manufacturing Works, Connacher and Sons. That is where I get all my best organs for my transplants. Anyway, there's also some wonderful restaurants. Dixon's Milk Ices, where they have many traditional ice cream. And why are you laughing, Cara?
And let me guess, what are them ice creams made out of organs?
Hopefully. And then there's also Atlantic Ocean Fish and Chips, where the fish caught by our local waterfowl is delicious, and the chips are amazing. But yes, there's many wonderful stops along the Lockwood and Huddersfield trail, and I have only discussed but a few. It also ends at St George's Square, completed in 1850, which is very a nice stop.
Hello, it's Cara, and I'm now the host of today's episode. I wanted to reveal the winner of Trials and Tribulations, which is no one, because everybody went, unfortunately, off topic. However, I did just want to say there were loads of trails surrounding the Penistone Line, which you can walk, run, jog, anything you want, which have beautiful scenery, cosy pubs, and you might even bump into some coincidental waterfowl.